I used to really struggle with sleep, and only getting to sleep in the first place would be an ongoing battle for years. And once I finally managed to go to sleep, I would often wake up feeling like absolute shit. I had to force myself out of bed, and the first few hours of the day would be groggy and almost zombie-like. I knew I had to find a solution to improve my quality of sleep, and I managed to stumble across Tim Ferriss and his books on this matter. I started implementing a few new techniques that would allow me to have the best sleep in years. So in this video, I'll give you 6 uncommon tips that might help knock you out and let you have an amazing night's sleep. Decompress the spine. This is a tip from the world record holder in Olympic weightlifting, Jerzy. For him, it's a mandatory procedure after having loads of weight literally compressing him on an almost daily basis. There are a few different methods you can use to decompress your spine, and the first and least safe one is to use gravity boots. Use these with caution, without falling on your neck and die, please. 2 to 3 sets of 5 to 7 seconds at a time should do just fine. Another more safe method is to use an inversion table. This table is very popular among older people and is fairly easy to use and infinitely less likely to kill you.
That's how you know you fucked up.
The last one is a portable back stretcher. This is the safest method to use to decompress your spine. It's a portable gadget roughly the same size as a portable camera tripod. It locks your ankles into place and allows you to push yourself to unlock lower back tightness. Although this is the safest method, it doesn't allow you to relax your upper back fully. Eat a big protein and fat dominant meal within 3 hours of sleep. 4 large whole eggs will do great. That's about 40 grams of protein and at least 800 milligrams cholesterol to dramatically increase your time to sleep scores over low protein, low fat meals. Carbs should be avoided when you're getting close to bedtime. Dr. Seth Roberts recommends 2 tablespoons of organic almond or peanut butter on celery sticks. It will eliminate the feeling like shit awakenings despite having a good 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Combine it with 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaxseed oil to increase cell repair during sleep while decreasing fatigue. A little hint, it tastes fucking horrendous when combined. This is a slightly odd tip that works incredibly well. Mix 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with 1 tablespoon of honey in hot water, stir and drink before bed. This was also suggested by Seth Roberts. The mechanism behind it are still a bit unclear, but it works wonders and will knock most people to sleep while letting you wake up fully rested. I'll let Tim Ferriss and Chase Jarvis convince you to try it.
2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, Bragg's comes up a lot, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, hot water, mix it up, and that is your tranquilizer.
I do it. It's amazing. We don't know the mechanism.
I don't know exactly. That is from Seth Roberts, may rest in peace, PhD, Professor Emeritus from Berkeley. I don't know exactly why it works. I have plausible hypotheses, but it just works.
So the way it affects me is I take that, I go to sleep, I don't wake up, and when I wake up fully rested without the groggy. It's bizarre.
It's amazing.
The next factor that impacts your sleep is the temperature. The sweet spot seems to be between 67 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 19 to 21 degrees Celsius for most people. The temperature will affect your time to sleep as well as quality of sleep. So if you're having trouble sleeping, I suggest you adjust your temperature. One product you can buy that has tremendous reviews is the Chilipad. The Chilipad allows you to put an extremely thin sheet underneath your regular sheets that circulates water through a bedside contraption with precise temperature of your choosing. If you are cold, you could increase the temperature underneath you instead of throwing the cover around like a maniac until you fall asleep. Get in a cold bath prior to bed. A 10-minute ice bath 1 hour prior to bed can seriously shut you down when you're getting into bed. Put 2 to 3 bags of ice in a half-full bath and get in when it's about 80% melted. Tim Ferriss recommends taking a low dose of melatonin along with the ice bath. People use melatonin to adjust the body's internal clock. It is used for jet lag, adjusting sleep-wake cycles in people whose daily work schedule changes, and for helping blind people establish a day and night cycle. Cold showers works as well, but it doesn't have the same dramatic effects. Visual overwriting. Visual overwriting is something you should consider doing right before bed to crowd out anything replaying or looping in your mind. The first tool for this method comes from Jane McGonigal, Play Tetris. The free version works just fine. The second one is to watch a short and uplifting TV series. Tim Ferriss recommends Escape to the River Cottage Season 1. If you have ever dreamed of moving away from the big city, to go to God knows what rural utopia, then this might be for you. And if you have a habit of reading in bed before sleep, make sure not to read self-help or business-related books, because that will keep your problem-solving apparatus in 6th gear and you will find it increasingly more difficult falling asleep. If nothing else works, turn to the half-military crawl position. This method was, along with wearing socks, the winner of a 70,000 vote Twitter poll for onset insomnia. The reason this position is so effective is simply because you can't move. To toss and turn from this position requires you to lift your whole entire body off the bed. The longer you remain in one position, the faster you will fall asleep. I hope some of these tips were new to you and make sure to try at least one of them tonight. Let me know in the comments if these methods worked for you as well as they do for me. I will link all the products that I've discussed in the description if you want to check them out. And don't forget to subscribe to keep yourself primed.
That's how you know you fucked